Street Soccer Academy is a nationally acclaimed personal development course that brings together professional football coaching, mindset training and skills and employability workshops that ultimately takes a young person on a journey of transformation and onto work, education or further training once they complete the programme. So week one, the first official session, is all about mindset and self-belief. What we're looking to achieve here is to get the young people on the programme to buy into the process of development, commit to a process where they're going to learn how to think differently, act accordingly, and just genuinely start to believe in themselves, to try and change habits, break bad habits, and be willing and ready to commit to a process of self-development.
To be honest, it's always going to be nerve-wracking coming into a new environment, meeting new people. But those people, you never know, they could become like lifelong friends, like really good support systems for you. Well, I think having the sit-down like conversation and then the practical afterwards, it kind of helps to lock in what we've been discussing, because I'm a very like physical learner. I have to be doing something for it to lock in, and I feel like having that sit-down conversation and then being practical helps to retain like all that we've spoken about.
So the second official session is centred around goal setting and your inner circle. It's really important for the young people on the programme to understand that their inner circle is ultimately their circle of influence. So the people around them, are they good for them or not? And what we try and achieve is to gain a personal development programme out of each individual participant so they can commit to a process, get goals down that really are aligned to where they want to be, and we help them along that way in their journey of transformation.
Due to my ADHD, I found it very difficult to make friends or to communicate with people. I found the course through my college. Honestly, it's just helped a lot right now with my confidence and getting out of my comfort zone and being able to develop further as a person as well as a coach.
Week three is all about confidence and positive thinking. And what we're trying to do now with the young people is get them to get out of their comfort zone, start thinking about what they can do to challenge the way they think, the way they behave, the way they interact, communicate with people. But it's fundamentally to get into their minds and consider that fixed growth mindset difference. So those that often come to the programme have a fixed mindset. We're now trying to have them learn a mindset that is more about growth and development and opportunity.
Yeah, honestly, the way I've seen now, I've got a lot of things for learning new. So maybe in the 2 or 3 weeks, so there are a lot of things change now. So for myself now, so a lot of things change for me. So I got like benefit, a lot of things change from this my kind of program.
Week 4 is all about developing pathways. So it's really important when we're running the Street Soccer Academy to consider next steps. 10 weeks can ultimately fly by, so it's about achieving that sustainable change. What happens next for the young people on the programme? So it's a discussion that we drive centred around goals and aspirations and ambitions. What do these young people want to achieve? What do they want to go on to? Do they want to gain work experience, get a job, go back into education, maybe set up their own company? This is what the session is all about, developing a clear-cut pathway to then lead on as they develop through the programme.
One thing that stuck out for us was the goals and the achievements. Don't just go straight for the kill. Like they brought them down. Like you get these little goals first, and then you can achieve the big ones through just working them little steps. Keep going. So that was a good thing that stuck out for us. And you don't have to just like football as well. You can make it as hard or as easy as you want it. It's good. It's quite challenging sometimes. Like the fitness side, it's getting us all fitter. And before I come here, I suffered from like addiction through like drug addiction, and now it's just helping us to achieve my goals and to get like courage and support.
Week 5, we've reached the halfway stage of the academy programme, and now we're looking to drive a real rich discussion around mental health. It's really, really important because naturally physical health is what we're addressing through the football participation, but at this stage where the relationship is in place, the trust is there, the group ultimately have come together and they're helping each other, we want a real honest discussion around our own mental health, the way we think, the way we act, the way we behave, the way we process our thoughts on a day-to-day measure. So this is what the discussion is all about, centred around our mental health and our own self-discipline in further committing to the programme to see it out to graduation.
We have a good amount of people doing it. There's about 12 people on board. There's loads of events going off. We have food and drink, conversations, we communicate. It helps getting out into the public, mental health. It's really good. We're halfway through it, and every week I'm looking forward to see what's on offer for the next lesson. 5 lessons in right now. The stuff I'm learning is insane. It's really good. Anyone can do it. Couple of weeks, you might think, I don't know anything. After 2-3 weeks in that, you're learning. Next thing you know, you're teaching others, and it's ever so good. You might know nothing now, but honestly, come down, it's worth it.
Week 6 is all about resilience. How you respond to things is ultimately who you are as a person. So what we're trying to do here in this session is drive a conversation with the young people on the programme that centres around the way they respond to any form of challenge. Because often in life, we all come across challenges. So if we're high in resilience, we've got a real ability to overcome challenges and kick on for a better possible future.
In week 6, we've been learning a lot. Specifically, we've been talking about how can we manage ourselves and how can we improve our mental health. As the coach, or Scott has mentioned a lot of crucial points. One of them is about how to manage yourself. One more thing actually inspired me and encouraged me, as my manager said, is about the journey. So it's true, we have an aim, but it's about how will you be able to love the journey. So if you love the journey, the aim is easy.
All I know is this. A crew don't step. All I know is this.
So week 7 is employability. It's the first session of a couple that looks to now drive a discussion around CVs and covering letters. It's not really the most engaging subject matter, but actually it's really, really important for next steps. So it's about how we deliver the session to make it really engaging. So we're looking to empower the young people in the room, give them a voice that really matters, and have them address ultimately how are they going to progress, what do they want to achieve and why, and how they're going to do that. So CVs and covering letters are really important to ultimately gauge that communication with employers that can offer those opportunities.
So the workshop we done today was about pathways, about like employment, and we will learn about setbacks as well. Everyone gets setbacks and everyone in life gets them, so it's just how you deal with them. But I'm thinking to myself now, I want to be a football coach, I want to go and help people with mental health issues. I want to maybe go into schools and talk about my journey and how what services are out there.
Week 8 is interviews, and it's ultimately exactly what it says on the tin. It's practice opportunities for discussion amongst the group and also those that are leading on the course as well. So it's to give the opportunity to the young people on the programme a chance to actually sit on a one-to-one basis opposite an individual where they can ask key questions around maybe impressing upon them, asking to find out bits and pieces in terms of information about a company, organisation, a role, but it's to get into the practice of driving a conversation with an employer to hopefully win an opportunity.
My end goal is to feel better in myself and have more confidence and to have better understanding of stuff I can do when I'm in a difficult situation. It has benefited me. And I'd definitely encourage people to come and do street soccer.
Session 9 is the best opportunity for the young people on the academy programme. It's where you have an opportunity to meet your sponsor. So it's a working professional meet and greet. So people from the company that are ultimately sponsoring the academy group get the opportunity to come down, meet the academy group, And there's a chance then to engage in conversation about the brand, the company, possible work opportunities, whether it's a traineeship, an apprenticeship, an internship, even a bit of work shadowing. But it's a chance to really ultimately thank the sponsor in person, meet that individual and get an insight into what it's like to work in that industry. It's a real magical occasion.
My work coach told me about it. She says you'll be playing football, you'll be doing some classroom things. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to give it a go. I like playing football. Obviously at my age, I want to be working, so I took the opportunity and just decided to go for it. Before starting this programme, I was very shy. I didn't really speak to many people. Found it hard to talk to people, so coming here and playing with these, I didn't even know any of these at the start, and I come out of, like, go out with them outside of this programme and go and play football and embark and other things, so I've come out of my shell a bit more.
Week 10 is fundamentally graduation. When young people get to this stage, they've shown a real commitment to a process of development. So it's all about a reflection of what their key learnings and takeaways have been during the last couple of months. And it's a celebration of achievement and also an information, advice and guidance session. So what we're trying to do is really instill in the young people that this is just the beginning of a new chapter in their life. Hopefully going on to progress for the better.
It's been great, I've really enjoyed it. I've made more friends than I thought I would do. I've learned a lot more than I would have thought. And I've been really enjoyed it, to be honest. I've been able to get more confident, learn a lot more and learn how to make more decisions and stop and think instead of just shouting, moaning and learning resilience and everything else. I've learned how to be a lot more, not always get angry, kind of take a minute, understand why that's happened or why someone hasn't done what they haven't understood it. A lot more understanding as well, and I think just a lot more happier than I was, because I mean, waking up knowing that I've got street soccer is quite good for my routine.
It's no use living if you're already dead. It's not worth saying if it's already said. Even if it all goes over your head, believe it if you want to. So keep your eyes on the road and your head in the stars. Follow it down the rabbit hole just a little while longer. You can...
Lots of good teams here, even teams, good balance. The atmosphere is electric.
It's amazing, you know, like I can't even explain to it. Like to be able to come here today, and like when I got off the minibus before, I just looked at the scenery, I was thinking, wow, like how blessed and like, you know, overwhelmed I am by it.
They've also really helped with my personal development and how I do in everyday life with like goal setting and achieving more stuff that I'm trying to get to propel me to my dream. Because it really is a experience where you can learn to better yourself, not just athletically, but in the way you shape or help to shape your future and your career path.
I learned many things from meeting friends, meet with different people, confident, football learning, training. I learned many things. So street soccer it show us everything. So anything we need, it provides for us. So
it's great. It gets you out into the public, makes you a better person. Key skills: listening, a learner, communication. I would advise it to anyone. It's really good.
Do you know what? It's been the best thing I've ever done, to be honest with you. Like I've just took the opportunity by the scruff of the neck and went with it. I just feel good, you know what I mean? I feel good that I've done it.
Yeah, I'd recommend it, because before I started I was a shy person, didn't really like speaking to new people, and I've come to this course and it's brought me out my shell a bit.
I've really enjoyed the course. I've learned a lot than I thought I would. Like, I've had fun with it, I've made friends, I've learned how to be a bit more confident in myself and football.
I don't think I would be where I am right now with my confidence and putting myself out there if it wasn't for the street soccer course.